Hello mates, I am Kiran Jadhav here. In this session, I will teach you Spring Boot REST API, upload Excel file data into MySQL database. Spring Boot we are using in controller layer to create the REST API. For persistence we are using data JPA and database we are using here MySQL. Now we'll start with our session. See, simply come up with the Chrome browser and type there Spring Initializer. Then the project we are using Maven project, language we are selecting here Java, and the Spring Boot latest version we are using here. The base package I am giving here com.fullstack, and the artifact it means our application name I am giving here Spring Boot Excel example. Now refactor the base package, packaging as jar Java version 17. Adding dependencies here, dev tool for live load, Lombok it will help us to reduce the boilerplate code, Spring Web itself available inbuilt, Tomcat server it will help us to create the REST API. Now we require the data JPA dependency here for persistence layer, and database we are using here MySQL. Now simply click on generate. See, within minute production ready application will be available there. Now simply copy our application and paste it into particular folder. Now right click on that application and extract the application here. Once application is extracted successfully, then we will copy the path of our application and coming to IntelliJ IDEA. Here you can simply come up with the file new project from existing sources. We are giving the path of our application here. See, here I am just passing the path of our application. This is Spring Boot Excel example. Simply click on OK. This is Maven project. Then click on create trust project with new window. We are just trying to open in another window. Now simply come up with the src main resources and application.properties. Then here we are adding the content. I will add it from my local, but those are the database configuration content. You can simply take those content from our GitHub itself. Now coming to pom.xml file, and here we require the two dependencies. First dependency we are adding here Apache POI, and the second is Swagger UI dependency. The dependency I will add it from my local. Same dependency you can simply refer from our GitHub itself. Now the Lombok giving some issues with latest the Spring Boot version for Maven. Then you can simply remove those plugins and simply give the hardcode Lombok version. I will add it from my local itself. Yeah. Once it's done, then simply go ahead and build the application. mun clean space install. See, for this session we are using dependency. The dependency name is org.apache.poi. What it does internally, see, Apache POI is an API provided by Apache Foundation, and this is open source, which is a collection of different Java libraries. These libraries give us the facility to read, write, manipulate different types of files such as Excel sheet, PowerPoint and Word files. Then see, we are just waiting to see the build success. Then meanwhile we'll come up with the Java com.fullstack. Right click on that, new package, the package name I'm giving here model package. Next package we are creating the package name as a repository package. Now we'll come up with the service package as well. Now we are creating here new package name as controller package. Then coming to model, simply right click on that, new Java, this is our Pojo class we are creating here, giving the class name as employee. Coming to repository, this is new Java, this will be interface, and the interface name we are giving employee repository. Now coming to service, in that we are creating new implementation class employee service IMPL. Coming to controller, we are creating here new Java class, and this is our employee controller. See, and here our build also success. Once build is success, then simply reload our application here. Now we'll start with the development of our application. Then simply come up with the employee.java, annotate with @data, $, constructor, nor constructor, entity, table we are giving here, and the table name giving as employee. Now we are using @id, it means this is primary key. @generated value, it means this will be auto increment. The starter key we are giving here as a identity, and id we are passing here private int, this will be empid, this is primary key auto incremented. Next private string, this will be employee have name. Next we are adding private. This will be double EMP have salary, employee have salary. In your case you can add number of fields. Time being I am just adding here 3 fields: ID, name and salary. Now we'll come up with the repository, annotate with @repo. Then simply use here extends JPA repo. Then the POJO class we are passing here employee, and the wrapper class itself we are passing integer. Now coming to employee service IMPL, annotate with @service, and here we are using @auto-void. This will be private employee repository. Then in service we are just going to create 2 methods. First method we are going to create save file data, and the second, whatever data we have saved into database we are trying to fetch it. Then first method I am writing here public void save file data, and for that method we are giving here input stream as a input. We are giving here input stream, and we are mentioning this is as file as a reference. Now we are just creating here list reference. I am giving the list, it will be type of our employee. Then you can simply say this is employee list equal to new linked list. Linked list is more suitable for manipulation, insert, update and delete, and array list is more suitable for retrieve the data, read the data. Now we require the workbook. This is coming from Apache POI itself. Then workbook equal to, we are giving here workbook factory dot create, and we are passing the input as file, and here we need to handle the compile time exception, the exception name as a IO exception. See, we handle here IO exception. Now coming to next, we are just adding here, this is sheet again coming from Apache POI itself. Then here I am giving sheet equal to, this will be, you can simply say workbook, we are just adding here sheet workbook dot, you can simply say get sheet at, and the index location we are passing here 0. Then now we are just adding here sheet dot for each. We are going to iterate the record here, and those will be row we are going to consider in database. And now here whatever data we are trying to save for us, right, then we are going to add here, this is, you can simply say employee, but here we are going to handle one more condition as well, like row dot get, we are going to consider get row num not equal to 0. Then we are going to save data into database. For that perspective, we are just adding here our employee reference as well. You can simply say this is employee equal to, simply say equal to new employee, and here itself we are adding the condition if this is row dot get row num not equal to 0, and then you can simply set employee dot set name, and here we are passing, this is coming from row dot get cells at 0th location, and again get string cell value. Same will do for employee dot set, this will be salary. Then you can simply say row dot get cell, this is first column we are going to consider, dot get, this is numeric value. Once it's done, then we are just going to add here employee list dot add, because list it's supposed to add method there, right? Yeah, and list allows the duplication of data as well. Then we are passing here employee. Now coming outside this for each, and here we are just going to call employee repo dot there is available save the list of data save all method. Then simply call here employee list itself, control A, alt control L, it will format the code base as well. Now coming to next function, we are going to write here find all data. Then I am using list type here, public list, this will be employee, and simply say this will be find all. Simply type here return, this will be employee repo dot find all. Such a way we done with the service layer implementation. Now coming to next is our controller layer. Then here we are using annotated with @REST controller, add request mapping, and the mapping we are just passing here, this will be employees. Then here we are using @auto-void, this will be private employee service IMPL, this is employee service, and the API we are writing here post mapping, and we are giving the value as, this will be /upload, and we are going to consume here, this is, you can simply say multi-part, because we are going to upload the file data, and this will be, you can simply say form data. Then this will be public, here we are using API testing as a Swagger UI, yeah, it goes to work there. Then simply use here response entity, and we are giving here type as string as return type. Then here you can simply say method as save file data. We are passing here annotation as at request param, and we'll consider this will be the file. Then the file is multi-part file. Now simply call here employee service dot save file data, pass input as file, and return this will be response entity dot OK, and here we are giving file Excel file data save into database. Excel file data save into database. Now come to next API, we are just giving here get mapping, and here you can simply say read data. Then this will be public response entity we are giving here. This will be type of list of our employee, and here you can simply say method as a find all. Now we are just going to call our service layer. Simply type here return, this will be response entity dot OK, employee service dot find all. Yeah, this way we done with the intersection, and here is the compilation problem we need to handle here as well, right? This is multi-part file we are going to consider. Okay, then you can simply use file dot get input string, and this compilation problem available there. We need to handle the exception, and the exception we throws here IO exception. Perfect. Now we're done with our coding part, and we are just going to start our application. Then simply right click here and start the application. Yeah, coming to main class main method and just start the application. Once application is up and running, it will goes to work on port number 8080. You will be able to see application goes to start here, and it will goes to work on port number 8080. See, we are just waiting to see the application started. Yeah, see here application is started, and the port number they are using 8080. I just highlighted here. Now we are very excited to hit the Swagger UI. Simply come up with the Chrome browser and type there localhost /swagger-ui.html. See, it's up and running. Simply goes to upload, try it out. See, in my local I already created the file. First I will show the file, the Excel file available there. The first name I given Kiran Jadhav, the salary is 99,000.96, and the second record available Kiran Jadhav there. Then here you can simply click on choose file. Once you are going to click on choose file, it will you need to give the path of your whatever file available there, and simply select the file and then execute. See, within seconds it will give us Excel file data saved into database successfully. Now whatever data we have saved, we are just trying to get it on our Swagger UI itself. Just execute it. See, data also available here. There is two records available. One is Kiran Jadhav and the second one is Kiran Jadhav. Now same data available in database as well. You can simply execute here /star from employee. See, there is two records available. Yeah, that's it in this session. But till if you are facing any difficulties, feel free to add your errors log in comment box. And thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel to get more updates. And see you in next video.